Yeah, hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day and a happy Wednesday. This one, early Wednesday morning broadcast. Remember, my name is still Amanda Nez, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Remember, this is the channel where we speak to you the undiluted truth about things, about what is happening, what has happened, and what is still going to happen. We run our station just like a prophetic home because sometimes we tell you things that even beyond human imagination, and at the end of the day, it will still happen. Anyway, the news you're about to hear is the news of our erudite, the lead counsel to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Chief Mike Osekome, SAN, his travels and some history that our Biafrans don't know, and how this one happens to be a member of the Biafra, non-minding that he is from a middle belt, but the trajectory of Michael Zekome is right from the Biafra land. So that is why he's doing everything humanly possible to make sure that the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is being won at all levels, at all courts, at all costs, anytime, any day. Because blood is thicker than water is something that some people will not understand. But when the time comes, everybody got to understand that Mike Ozekome is also our own and also a true son and a true blood of the Biafrans, because Biafrans, this thing, Biafrans' motto is never give up until the last word, until the last breath. Anyway, Nigerian High Court don't sentence Michael Zekome's kidnappers to 20 good years in prison for kidnapping or tampering with the freedom of our erudite, the man who uses his mouth to set a lot of people free. And I still remember that some couple of days ago we recorded another victory where 7 members of IPOB who have been held illegally and detained illegally have been freed, and also awarded them the what they call a compensation of $130 million for police wasting their time and also denying them their rights to freedom. Anyway, my wonderful people, this is where we are going to start our news. So I beg, if you never subscribe to my channel, this is the right time for you to do that. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep on sharing any of my message. Remember that our campaign is still going on the comment section. Please, Biafran to the world, Biafran to the moon, all hail Biafra, and on Biafra mandate we all stand. And that is where everything have to start beginning, because this fight is not one person's fight alone. No. Everybody or every hands have to be on desk to make sure that we get what we want. Let us go there, please. Justice Binta Iyako, in the judgment on Friday, held that the prosecution had been able to establish the counts preferred against Kevin Ezigbe and Frank Azeko, who were first and second defendants beyond reasonable doubt. The Federal High Court, Abuja, has convicted and sentenced 2 of the 4 defendants alleged to have kidnapped Chief Michael Zekome, SAN, to a 20-year jail term each. Justice Binta Iyako of the Federal High Court, in the judgment on Friday, held that the prosecution had been able to establish the counts preferred against Kevin Ezigbo and Frank Azeko, who were first and second defendants beyond every reasonable doubt that you can think of. Justice Iyako held that the sentence would run from the day of their arrest. The judge, however, discharged and acquitted Michael Omenibo and Momo Haruna, who were third and fourth defendants of the counts leveled against them in the terrorism charges. She held that though some of the courts against Ezigbo and Azako attracted punishment ranging from death sentence, life imprisonment, to at the last 10 years jail term, she had found that the accused has been remorseful of their criminal act, according to Binta Iyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. She said she also found that they had been in custody for about 10 good years from the day of their arrest. Recall that while Omenibo, who was said to be the chief priest was in court. Haruna was not, according to them. The judge, however, directed that Haruna, who was at large, be brought to court to face the scene of his escapes from a lawful custody, even though he was discharged of the counts against him. The judge commended the defense lawyer Balada Kuno and the prosecution counsel Chioma Onuebu for their industrious input in the course of the trial. The defendants Kevin Ezigbo and Frank Azoko, Michael Omenibo, and Momo Haruna were first arraigned before Justice Adeniyi Ademola of the Federal High Court in Abuja on the June 9th of 2014 on a 13-count charge bordering on conspiracy, armed robbery, kidnapping, and acts of terrorism. While the three defendants were in the court, Haruna was said to be missing after the attack on a Kuje Correctional Center by terrorists on July 5 of 2022. Mixed reactions. So, as a Tinubu, and I don't say waiting the problem this country have is an employer who is employing workers to work for him don't even know what he's employing them to do, don't even have a glimpse idea of what kind of portfolio to assign to the people you employed in your office. Look at how this Chinenye Ohanenye, what do they call her, who is a minister for women affairs or whatever it's being called, is threatening to sue UN under the guise that the UN is been collecting money that is meant for Nigeria, or using Nigerian name to do fundraising for poor people in Nigeria, but they are not giving account of it to Nigeria. And I ask, when has a UN body become an NGO or an organization to raise money or to call for arms? If no be say this woman herself don't drink paraga, or they assign portfolio that's bigger than hers, don't even have anything whatsoever in her brain. She came out at the public. This is part of the international disgrace we are talking about. The principal is disgracing us in all ramifications, in gaps, in educational backgrounds, in a certificate forgery, in narcotics, and the rest of them. And look at it now. Go to employ another disaster to come and work. This is appointing people portfolio that they don't even have an idea of. This is what you get when you do such. Mixed reactions as Tinubu's minister Ohanenye threatens to sue United Nations. Nigerians have taken to social media to react to a video of the minister of Tinubu of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, threatening to sue the United Nations over alleged financial mismanagement, if no be madness. Okute News report that Kennedy Ohanenye speaking at a press conference in Abuja on Monday claimed that the UN has been receiving money from donors on behalf of Nigerians. And do you have any evidence to show us which country and which company have been donating money to UN? You cannot say it, if not be madness. She said, I stand here as a Minister of Women Affairs to demand from all the UN the account of all the monies they source from donors in Nigeria's name. If Nigeria don't know how to source for donor again, it's UN going to source for donor for them. All the money that you people have been borrowing, and the one that is about to borrow now is the UN that is the one that's going to source that the borrow. Nonsense. We want to see the account of what they did. If they don't give us this account, at least let Nigerians see what is going on, then the UN will apologize to them. If we don't get that report between now and November 15, we are heading to court. The minister's statements have elicited a mixed reaction from Nigerians who questions the minister and her integrity of being a minister of women affairs. We're gonna hear most of the reactions from the netizens. Reacting, Kwata Maxus wrote, this woman is a huge disgrace, a very huge disgrace. So her ignorance and arrogance is gobsmacking, and the government should do the needful before she disgraces the country. She have already continued disgracing the country. Who knows what she has been saying on the ground, because she has been having meetings with some offices. I mean international offices and their representatives. Who knows what she might have been committed? That is how they keep on laughing to Nigerians every now and then. Gee, it's life not balanced. So this minister need to be resigned in before she causes more trouble for this administration, which are often unguided statements. Why some in such a short period? Anyway, this one is your own cup of tea. Henry wrote, Madam Minister, do you think a press conference on such a sensitive issues is the best way out of it? Have you engaged in diplomatic relations and it fails? Wouldn't such issue be better handled by Minister of Foreign Affairs? Seems like this is a hasty approach to take, according to Henry. NLX Law wrote, this woman is always making the wrong moves, determined to end in the infamy, egocentric, and vendetta driving. Should that be the priority of her ministry? Everybody want to be relevant. That is what she's trying to do. Tomorrow she will come out now and begin to tell you she want to run for the affairs of the so-called Nigeria. Whereas she don't even have anything on her brain. Empty brain that makes the loudest noise. Makusu Niger wrote, are UN agencies and organizations accountable to the minister or even Nigeria authorities? Can someone help? Cause I don't understand the noise. Anyway, that is what it. That's what it takes here. Ottoman MM93 wrote, this minister should be briefed on diplomatic privileges, immunities, protocols, as well as channels of communications. It is okay to want to fire on in your new role, but it is also okay to take time and settle down first before making some loud noise. In another development, things that people need to know about the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, Atan Achunono. That is what we are about to tell my people here, in case you don't know anything about our author one hand. Senator Atan Achunono is a Labour Party governorship candidate in the forthcoming November 11th election in Imo State. Okute News record that Achunono on Saturday, April 15, 2023, won the Labour Party governorship election primary held in Owerri, the capital of Imo State. The former senator, who is physically challenged, won the Labour Party primary election with 134 votes to defeat a retired Major General Jack Ogunewe, who had 121 votes, and other aspirants. The Labour Party candidate will contest against Governor Hopeless Uzodinjo, who is also the candidate of the All Poverty Congress APC, and Samuel Anyanwu of the People's Democratic Party PDP, among others. In March 2015, Achunono was elected into the Senate to represent Imo North Senatorial District on the platform of PDP. He was later sacked by the appeal court in Owerri in December of 2015 as well, and a rerun election was conducted. However, in the rerun of the election, Benjamin Owajumogu of the All Poverty Congress APC candidate was declared the winner. Towards the Imo State gubernatorial election, Achunono defected to the Labour Party from the PDP and emerged as the governorship candidate of the opposition party. On September 28 of 2023, the Supreme Court affirmed Achunono as the Labour Party governorship candidate after a contestant in the primary, Basil Madoka, had objected to his candidature at both the Federal High Court and Court of Appeal. Birth and background. This one is what we are about to read. Make on tell APC president about this. Achunono was born to the family of Chief Sir T.E.O. Achunono, MFR, and Lady Martha Achunono of blessed memory on May 31st of 1959 in Okigwe, Imo State. His father, Sir Achunono, was a family man, community leader, educationist of a repute, politician, and a nationalist who played the key roles in the political and social economic development of Old Mbano Division, where he served as chairman. He was responsible for some of the policies and projects that helped shape education and the political development in the Old Mbano and Old Okigwe areas of Imo State. Achunono educational background. Tell this to the president of APC. Achunono got his primary education at Madonna High School, Etiti, in Imo State. He proceeded to the Government College, Umuahia, Abia State. After his primary and secondary education in Owerri, Achunono proceeded to John Cabot University in Rome, Italy, where he got a bachelor's degree in agronomy. The senator also studied at the University of Lagos, where he received a Bachelor of Science in 2002, while majoring in business and administration. Career. At a prestigious Nigerian bank, Achinono began his professional career as a management trainee. Within a few years, he progressed swiftly through the ranks to become a branch manager. However, he believed that starting his own business was his actual calling, so he left the banking sector. He established his first business, a real estate development company, in 2005 with the goal of creating affordable housing for Nigerians from the middle class. The business was an immediate hit, and within a few years, it has risen to become one of the Nigeria's top real estate companies of all time. Achinono also set up several businesses in Imo, including Nejek Engineering, Okebaram Limited, and Numo Farms, exploring massive agricultural and tourism business with a huge capacity to employ over 2,000 youths and more. The struggles of life. Senator Tan Achinono, whose political sobriquet, the one-armed lion, is linked to the loss of one of his arms in 1970 towards the end of the Nigerian Civil War. In an interview with Joke Lejad in 2016, Achinono recalled that this journey into the army began when he was about 10 years old. He fought on the Biafran side against Nigerian troops in the 1967 to 1970 Civil War. Achinono said that he lost his arm while trying to rescue a colleague who accidentally triggered a grenade after a bridge battle. It was a grenade explosion 3 days to the end of the Civil War. We had just blown up the Imo Bridge to stop Nigerian soldiers from advancing, Achinono said to be in the interview. We had come back to camp somehow to date. I still don't understand. My friend Michael made a mistake with a pin. I had to get it away from me, and it exploded on my hand. And that is how he remains out of one hand. Well, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, Imolite, the people of Nigeria and also the people of the Biafra land. I hear me, I go take a break. Back when I still remember, my name never changed. I'm Andy Neze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. This is the place or the channel where we speak to you the undiluted truth about the things of life. Please, anyhow you find this message, keep on sharing it, liking it, commenting on it, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Remember, our campaign is still ongoing, and the slogan still remains the same. Hashtag Free Biafra. Hashtag Free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now, and hashtag Biafra to the world, Biafra to the moon, and on Biafra mandate we all shall stand. Anyway, anyhow it takes I beg, they're gonna continue sharing, liking, and commenting. Until I hear my voice again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, reporting live. I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. Have a nice day, and today is going to be fire for fire. Back to back. I'm signing out. Bye for now. Kemesian.